Hi. The Nero Prize. The category winners were announced a while ago, and this one, The 12 by Liz Hyder, won the children's section. So this is one of the three finalists. And it's a super YA novel, really, that's full of atmosphere, magic, nature, folklore. I wasn't sure what to expect. It says here, somebody put a comment in, an engrossing story, a time slip adventure, exquisite, mythical and full of beauty. And yes, it is. On a winter solstice, spurred on by something somebody told her, little Libby sneaks out of the caravan where she's staying on a winter holiday with her elder sister Kit and her mum. She sneaks out to go to the White Tower. Kit hears her getting up and follows her, trying to sort of persuade her not to go, because it's quite a treacherous path along the cliffs to get to this White Tower. And she tries to persuade her, but you can never persuade her little sister to do anything. So Kit ends up following Libby, accompanying her. And when they get to the White Tower, Libby vanishes. Gone. And so Kit returns home, back to the caravan, absolutely distraught, and then finds that Libby has been erased. There's no evidence that Libby existed in the caravan. Her mum doesn't even remember having two daughters. As far as her mum's concerned, there's only ever been Kit. It's as though Libby never ever existed. And she finds a friend. She comes across Story, who's a lad living alone on the caravan park. And she finds that he is the only other person apart from herself, who's remembered Libby. Nobody else remembers her, apart from Kit and Story. So they find themselves ganging together to try and find Libby. And they find themselves in the deep past because time has splintered. So this is where your magical realism and your fantasy comes in. It's a wonderful tale of friendship that's built around trust. Kit has got this only Story that she can put her trust in. And the world that they keep going back into is magical and so rich. You've got descriptions of the natural world. They're absolutely stunningly beautiful. And this is a world that is still unspoiled. It's sort of the world before humans came in with their tractors and their diggers and their saws and their gases and their factories. It's the world as it was. And we see people in the past as well. And these people have humanity and kindness. And they're not primitive, as we're led to believe, because these people are sort of the stepping stones of where we are now. The ending, it's an emotional ending, but it fits perfectly. It does fit perfectly with the book. There's a tiny little thing for me. Kid goes on about being bullied back at school, and this is never really, this is a thread that could have been developed a little bit more, perhaps, because bullying is a thing that a lot of kids go through. And I just wonder whether that could have been picked up a little bit more. But that is just a minor thing, because the rest of the story with the time splintering, the past, the danger, this natural world, it is gorgeous. Kit is a very strong character. She might not be sort of the ebullient, outgoing YA heroines that we normally see in YA books, but she is a very strong character. And her friendship with Story feels genuine. It doesn't feel forced. And he's just as good a character as she is. It's a friendship, a relationship that you don't feel it's forced at all. It's genuine. It's a novel about friendship. It's a novel about responsibility for family, friends, and also the world we inhabit. I was surprised by this. I enjoyed it. I wasn't sure. I thought it was going to be a bit melodramatic and whatever. I wasn't quite sure. But I really, really enjoyed it. So that is 3 now that I've read out of the 4 finalists. I'm listening to Morris and Marilyn at the moment, and as soon as I finish that, I'll let you know what I think of that, and that will be all 4 of the Nero Prize finalists, and then I'll have to come back at some point and say which one I think will win. And it's going to be very difficult because you've got a fiction, a debut fiction, a children, and a non-fiction. How do you choose between them? And that is something that I will have to decide nearer to March, nearer to the announcement. So, The 12 by Liz Hyder, an excellent YA novel. So happy reading. Take care.